Voodoo Bembel. Was ist denn das?
Ouch! My head. I feel like I just went through a wild roller coaster. And, wait, where am I? Strange. I was just in the cafe. Is my mind on a break? Am I dreaming? Where the hell am I? I've never seen a flower like this before. If this were a documentary or a sci-fi film, I would find it really exciting and great. But since it's not, it's red with white dots, and I better stay away from it. A stick? It doesn't look very sturdy. I often collected sticks as a child. My mother was rarely thrilled about that. Well, nobody takes this one away from me now. This cube. I could have sworn I was holding it in my hands just now. Is it to blame for all this? Nonsense, Theo. Oh, damn it! Stop talking to yourself. Ouch! Damn, this thing is on fire. I'm not touching it again as hot as it is. No. What for? A flower. It looks very exotic and pretty. Little mushrooms grow on the tree. Cute. The trees look very old. The forest is very dense. It's best not to go deeper into it. Okay, very carefully. It seems to go down very deep here. Okay, Vio, take a deep breath. Think. I think something bad has happened. Either I'm lying somewhere having the high of my life, or I'm half dead in a coma, or I've gone mad. Yes, that may be it. Crazy. I mean, there's a flying city and islands just like that, and I'm standing here talking to myself. What's wrong with me? Where am I? I must be crazy, but I see a floating city over on this flying island. Ignoring how loopy that fact is, you could almost be excited and euphoric. A bridge leads from here to the floating islands. It doesn't look very trustworthy. But what suspension bridge does? Wherever I am, wherever I really am right now, I can't change that now either. As long as my true self doesn't wake up, I guess I have no choice but to fritter away my time. Although, maybe this is the real me after all. Never mind. Let's get going then. Floating city, here I come. There's someone sitting there fishing. Wait. There's someone sitting and fishing directly on a ground, somewhere in the clouds, with no water underneath. Okay, Vio. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. He sits there calmly, as if something perfectly normal, sitting on a precipice somewhere high up in the air, fishing, as if he's been coming here for many years, day after day, with nothing else to do but that. Hello?
Shh!
Huh?
If you shout like that, you'll scare them away.
Them? What do you mean?
You're not from around here, are you? I fish birds. What else?
Birds?
Well, of course, birds. Feathered creatures. Don't tell me you don't know what they are. You've fallen on your head a bit too often, haven't you? Or did your mother just let you out too seldom to play?
I am not from here.
My condolences.
Thanks?
Which is not to invite you to stay.
What I really wanted to ask, where am I?
Here? Are you serious? In Utopia, of course.
Utopia?
Of course not. You really believe everything, don't you? Listen, you have to question things a bit more. Otherwise, you and life won't work out.
So, this isn't Utopia?
Yeah, of course not. Don't let them tie you up with a turkey like that. This is Underham. Be glad you didn't end up in Overham back in the day, when it was still there. No, we thought they were better than us. They're snobs.
Something tells me that I shouldn't ask why now.
What did you say?
Me? Oh, no, nothing.
Good, because otherwise you'll scare the birds away.
And are they biting today?
Does it look like it? Do you see a nice fat bird anywhere around here?
No.
Do you think I'd be sitting here, wasting my time if that was the case? Well, at my age, you don't have so much time to waste, you know. Oh no, of course you don't. You youngsters may think that, but you haven't yet learned your lesson. I was parsnip back then, or organic carrot, depends on the age group. No, they don't bite. Otherwise, I'd be with my Betty by now.
I'll go on then.
Do that, but please do it quietly.
Come on in. Door's open.
Hello?
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, it's all right. Come on in. I'm just doing my nails, and there's not usually much happening here.
seem to feel very much at home here. A fishbowl with a little fish in it. Oh, you're a cute little thing. But somehow, it looks a bit empty and lonely in there. A candlestick with 2 candles. What do you do?
I'm painting my nails. They're drying right now.
Yes, but otherwise?
Otherwise,
What did you do before that?
I painted them blue with little glitter stones on them. The latest thing.
I mean,
And in the next hour, I'll make them pink.
pink?
Should I do coral instead?
You paint your nails every hour?
Yes, I always come up with something new.
That sounds great. Yes. But don't you get bored with it at some point?
I watch the cacti grow in between. That's my second passion.
For that, you definitely need a lot of patience.
Oh yeah.
And apart from cacti and nails?
I wait.
On drying the nails?
Yes, and for Herman.
Ah, I've heard of that before. It's also called lucky cake. It is a sourdough made from wheat flour that contains lactic acid bacteria, yeast, and a little milk, vegetable oil, or water. You have to feed it a bit, like a pet.
Herman is my husband.
Oh. And when is Herman coming home?
If I only knew. I've been waiting for him for ages. He sits outside and fishes.
You mean the old, fisherman outside is your husband?
Yes, you must have seen him outside. He made up his mind not to come home until he's succeeded.
Do you miss him?
Yes, but most of all I miss his old stories. From back when the world was a different place and he could have all these wondrous adventures. You know, when you could catch fish instead of birds.
And you yourself don't want to have adventures?
Me? It's so boring here. The time for adventures is long gone. And besides, soul snake attacks, pirate scuffles, octopus dressage. It all sounds so wonderful, but you have to be very brave and experienced for that.
And Herman experienced it all like that?
Yes, he's so incredibly brave and experienced. A real dream of a man.
And you are really sure that this is what he experienced?
Of course. He told me so many things about it. Herman would never lie to me.
Maybe he's just trying to impress you.
Then everything I know about him would be a big lie. No, I can't imagine that. All the adventures, the experiences. How you wanted to save poor drunkards from singing manatees and yet lost good friends.
Sounds dramatic.
Or cross the sea with nothing but a swimming ring and a bottle of grog. Always on the lookout for dangerous ghost pirates.
Adventurous.
He has experienced so many unbelievable things. So unbelievably much. My poor brave Herman. I love him so much and all his experiences. When I listen to him, I feel like I've been there myself.
That I can well imagine.
I never doubted that anything about it could be a lie. Do you think he's telling me tall tales?
No.
Whew, I was afraid for a moment. How stupid of me.
You are very different.
You think so? I think we are quite similar.
Already a little.
Even though, I have to admit, he is the more patient of the two of us. It's so fascinating how he manages to sit still for so long and watch his fishing hook. I wish I had those abilities too.
Come to think of it, maybe I'm not so unlike you after all. I'll check back later.
Go ahead, I'll wait here anyway.
A signpost? There seem to be quite a few of them here. The arrow to the left leads to an antique shop. The arrow to the right leads to Drawn from Darkness. Oh, that really is a splendid bird. Hey, birdie! Thanks. There's a sign on the door with a big X drawn on it. An open window. Hey, I can hear someone singing. There's a wooden board on the ground. I think it's supposed to serve as a kind of doormat, so that you don't sink into the muddy meadow on rainy days. A signpost. Obviously, someone was very deliberate. They're all over this place. An old fountain. It's full of cracks and looks like it hasn't been used for a long time. I don't think you'll find any water here. Nice decoration. I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to represent. Maybe the clouds? A big bush grows behind the old fountain. As far as I can see from here, it has no thorns. And I can't see anything else unusual about it either. Okay, now I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, another customer. I'm busy right now, but feel free to look around a bit. I need a moment here.
Oh, thanks. And no hurry.
Those are some of the most popular motifs of my clients. So, if they prefer conventional, mass-produced tattoos for the majority taste for the masses mass-compatible, you know?
Yes, I think so. A picture of a young woman with a tattoo on her arm.